You sell how you buy, or people sell how they buy. Today's June 25th, 2017, 1:48 in the afternoon. I'm here in Sacramento, California. I'm Scott Sylvan Bell. It's a perfect day to talk about sales sabotage that you create when you start making decisions for the buyer. Now, you got to know that when you're a salesperson, you have all these beliefs and all these ideas, and you also have the way that you buy that gets in the way of your sales process. And just because you wouldn't do something doesn't mean the buyer shouldn't do it. You can't make decisions for them. You can't tell them what to do. It's not your money, it's not your budget. And I have seen salespeople lose deals because they can't get out of their own way in making the decision. And it could very well be that the buyer is making the wrong decision. It could very well be that they're making a decision on information that you don't know about. It could be coming from something else. You don't know all the reasons. You don't know what's going on. So I have seen salespeople lose deals and lose jobs. This is sales sabotage because, look, I'm writing Copilot, I'm sitting there and I'm watching them, and they're telling the buyer, I won't sell that one to you because it's not the right one, it's not the right fit, it's not what I would buy. It's not like because it's not going to fit your set of circumstances, it's not going to fix your problem. They're flat out saying it because it's not the one that I would buy, it's not the one that I would get. That's absolutely crazy. It is a form of sales sabotage. If you've gone through and you've laid out what all the different devices, product, service, widgets, gizmo that the buyer can get from what you do, and you make that decision for them, or you're afraid to present to them a decision that you wouldn't buy, this happens a lot, especially for something really expensive. I see salespeople struggle with this, especially when they're brand new, when they don't have money in their bank account, or when they're not closing. They try to go for the easy sell. They try to go for the low dollar. They go for the low dollar sell, and it really doesn't work out because, you know, if you're sitting with a buyer and they don't want the low dollar product, they're like, well, show me something better. I know this guy that lives in LA. This guy's pretty cool. He owns a huge company, and anytime that we go out to dinner, he has this question. So we'll sit down, we'll sit around at a nice restaurant, and the server will come by with their list, and they got like, oh, here's our wine list, and he'll take a look at it for a couple of seconds, and he'll kind of chuckle, and he'll hand it back to me and go, hey, you got a more expensive wine list? And the person, like in a nice restaurant, that always is the case. You got to know what's going to happen. And they go, yeah, and so the whole table kind of chuckles. A lot of times when salespeople are struggling, they're stuck in like that server position where they're just like, here's our cheap wine list. You know, we can have a more expensive one, but I'm afraid you're going to tell me no. Okay? So just know that there's a lot of times as a salesperson that you are making a ton of decisions for the buyer, and you're afraid to show them something because you wouldn't buy it yourself, because you wouldn't make that decision, or you don't think it's worth it. Hey, that's a huge form of sales sabotage. You're leaving tons of money on the table. If you want to donate money, right, you can send it to the Scott Sylvan Bell Surfboard Fund, or the Scott Sylvan Bell Go to Tahiti Fund, or the Scott Sylvan Bell Go to Hong Kong and get some new suits fund, because I'm more than willing to take it and spend it for you, right? I'll make some decisions for you. I'll spend your money. But just know it's hey, those are real. If you really want to, just PayPal me. You know, the thing is if you're making those decisions for the buyer, you are creating your own sales sabotage, and it's hurting you. There you go. Now, if you could do a small favor for me, in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story. That'd be fantastic. To the right, to the left, there's a subscribe button. You know what you got to do. You got to subscribe. And then last of all, you can send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Why not even LinkedIn? Scott Sylvan Bell. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.